What's up, guys? Jay Zhang here with you with Against the Grain and Zhang Nation. I've not done a phone review in a while, but today I'm going to. See, the last one I did, some jackass ran his mouth. You know, I don't do it professionally, I do it for fun. I don't get any money off of this. I just do it for fun. And some jackass complained and said I'm an idiot and was talking about my kids. And he can call me an idiot all you want. I don't care, but don't talk about my kids. I don't put up with that. So, and he deleted it, and I can't find him anywhere. So I can't even call him out because he's gone. He disappeared, probably scared of me. And you know what? I'd be scared of me too, because I ain't right. Back to the important thing, the phone review. Here we go. This is the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE 5G Ultra Wide. The FE, of course, stands for the Fan Edition, and I'm a fan. I am definitely a fan. Pretty. It's shiny. It's partially glass and partially plastic in its build. You see a triple camera setup here. Let's talk about that real quick. With this triple camera setup, what you're looking at is a 12 megapixel, an 8 megapixel, and then another 12 megapixel. That's a really good combination for a camera setup, because you know, with your A series, which by the way, I had this A11 and it was painfully slow compared to what I've been used to lately. I'm not downing the A series, but they are painfully slow when you're used to stuff like this. I had an S10 and I sold it for Christmas money, extra Christmas money for the kids, like these guys. That one right there who's sleeping next to her Stylo 6. The ones that some jackball on YouTube commented on. That's a no-no. Talk about my kids. We're talking about phones. Anyway, the A11 had a 13 megapixel camera backed up by a couple pair of 2 megapixels. Now, this one has a 12, 8, and 12, so that's a great setup. I believe the aperture is 1.8, and it's 123 degree wide angle. So it takes hella good photos, and even at night it takes some crispy photos. I will attempt to show you photos of the night photos that I took last night prior to shooting this. Shut up. Look at that. Look at that sky. That night sky. That's great. And then the ground, like the clarity of it, it's ridiculous. I love it. And you're hearing right there a notification tone, one of several new ones that are on this phone that weren't on the S10 that I was talking about that I sold. It's a really good camera setup. And back to the build, this is a conglomeration of plastic and glass, so it's a middle quality build. It's not full glass, but it still feels sort of premium. The sides are an aluminum build. The front is Gorilla Glass 3, so I mean, you have some protection. It's not like the iPhone 12 Pro where you have this ridiculous protection and break and scratch resistance like the 12 does, and you don't have that premium full glass like the iPhone 12. But this is about $100 less than the iPhone 12. The iPhone 12 is about $800 now through most carriers, and this is $700. So that's compromised, but it still has a pretty premium feel in the hand and premium camera setup. Speaking of cameras, the front camera is 32 megapixels. Now, for comparison, the iPhone 12 is a 7 megapixel. So, having said that, look at that clarity. Now, what you're looking at is behind me. It's this dude. They call him Jason. Not me, this Jason. The younger Jason. Look. 18-year-old Jason through the camera there. See him on his iPhone 12? Hold on. Ooh, it's a pretty phone, ain't it? Yeah. So I'm very well pleased with the camera setup. I'm pretty pleased with the build quality. Like I said, it's not the most premium, but it will definitely do. It will definitely do. Let's talk about the under the hood specs here. Another sleeping baby of mine. And anyway, look how, there you go. Smooth scrolling in. Very quick. Powered by a Snapdragon 865G 5G chipset. 865, 6 gigabytes of RAM. It comes base standard with 128 gigabytes of ROM. So it's very quick, very responsive, very capacitive. And now for the speaker setup. Sounds good, don't it? Well, that's because of a pair of stereo speakers. And you're popping about 100 or more, 105 or more decibels out of there. So definitely good and loud. It sounds good. You're not listening to a tin can. You're listening to some good speakers. See the Infinity O hole punch display. And what else was I gonna say? It's not flagship in contrast with the S20 Ultra or the Note 20 or any of that, but it's definitely not mid-range like your M71 or your A71, which are both good phones, but they are mid-range. This is above mid-range, but it's underneath that flagship S20 Ultra. The FE is just fine for me. It's definitely flagship enough for me. Like I said, 128 gigabytes of base storage, 6 gigabytes of RAM, Snapdragon 865. This ain't no play toy. It's a very good phone. Very, 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 very impressed with it. I firmly recommend it. Got it on the Verizon network. Like I said, $700. It's going to be $23 a month for it, I believe. Maybe a little less for about 18 months. So, I mean, it's not bad. The gaming was smooth. I played Mortal Kombat on it. I played Roblox on it. And if you ask this one right here, who's taking a nap up in my room, she will tell you that her stylo glitches all the time. It's because of the MediaTek chip that they compromised price. Cheap ass MediaTek chip they put in there. Not the case with this. It has a quality chip in it. And I couldn't ask for more. Especially for the price. I mean, you're getting a $1,000 value with minimal compromise. The battery, that battery is also about 4,000 mAh, which is definitely enough. It's not 5, but there's not too many that are 5, especially not at the $700 price point. There are comparable phones, and around here in the United States, they're kind of rough to get your hands on, like the Xiaomi's, the 10s. The OnePlus, was it the Nord? It's comparable too, but nah, especially if you like that Galaxy UI, that Galaxy skin. And of course, you will get the Android 11 on it. It's upgradable to the 11, which will be out soon. There is a beta for it as well. So bang for the buck, amazing. Flagship, right underneath the flagship, the cream of the crop, right underneath it, above the mid-range series. I couldn't ask for more. In the future, I might also do a review on this bad boy here, the 8th generation iPad 5G. Might do one on that, so we'll talk about that. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this coffee and smoke one of these cigarettes, and then I'm going to chill for the rest of the day. Maybe do some work, make a few bucks. That's my overall review, though. It's my overall review. Take it for what it's worth. And don't be a dickhead in the comments, because that really pissed me off. And you can call me all you want. You can call me trash. You can say my phone reviews suck. Wait, I don't care if you say that. Like I said, I don't do it. I don't make any money off of this. I'm just doing it for fun and for informative purposes. But don't talk about my kids. That was stupid. I mean, she'll beat you up. That 5-year-old, she ain't no joke. I'm kind of scared of her, man. Why would you talk about my kids? Bad. Take care. Stay safe. God bless. Peace.